The man suspected of fatally shooting a state parole agent in Oakland last week was formally charged today with murder. The killing has raised questions about how this happened in light of the suspect's background. Our crime reporter Henry Lee, live in Oakland tonight with that very latest. Henry?
Well, Claudine, the suspect, it turns out, was a day late to his meeting with his assigned parole agent. And when he did show up, authorities say he shot and killed a different parole agent despite his lengthy criminal history. Accused killer Bryan Keith Hall kept his head bowed in court after being charged Monday with murder and the shooting death of state parole agent Joshua Byrd. Dozens of law enforcement officers from across the region came to the court hearing in Oakland. Many were fellow state parole agents who had worked with Byrd, a married father of 3. Questions are now being raised about why Hall was out on the street after he stabbed a man in the neck on Lakeshore Avenue in Oakland. Back in 2022, the case was initially charged as attempted murder, but Hall took a plea deal for assault with a deadly weapon.
They had to plead strikes under the law, but they could not use those strikes as it relates to any plea bargaining without permission from the prior administration.
Alameda County DA Ursula Jones-Dixon says under her predecessor, Pamela Price, prosecutors could not add enhancement or strikes in most cases, so Hall was back on the streets within a couple of years.
Had he had that same allegation with the enhancements and strikes, we would have been looking at more like 12 years at 85%. So that's a huge difference in time.
The DA made clear things have changed.
My first order of business when I came to this office was to get rid of that directive.
Byrd was shot and killed Thursday at the state parole office at Edgewater Drive in Pardee in East Oakland. Authorities said Hall missed a meeting with his parole agent a day earlier, and when he returned Thursday, he was told to leave because his assigned parole agent, not Byrd, wasn't there. Soon after, police say Hall fired 3 shots from a 9mm handgun, killing Byrd. Authorities say he was seen running with a gun before getting onto an AC transit bus on Edgewater. The Alameda County Sheriff's Office says he robbed a rider on board the bus. Oakland police say he got off the bus at 66th and Bancroft, stole a Ram cargo van nearby, and drove it a couple miles before abandoning it and throwing an orange safety vest he was wearing and the handgun into a trash can. He was arrested near 90th International within hours of the shooting. Now, Hall did not enter a plea today and will be back in court in a month. He was also charged with the special circumstance of murder of a peace officer, which means if convicted, he could face life in prison without parole. Live in the newsroom, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, thank you, Henry.